Say that one more again.
Love your purple hat you got on, bro.
It's a king rag. You know what I'm saying? It's a king rag right here. Be
King
respectful.
rag. What's the difference between a king rag and a do rag?
Because everybody else wear that's a dude. I'm a king. Wow.
Oh,
Got
okay.
me?
Don't hide it now. Don't
Hold on.
hide it now. Putting the hood on.
I'm trying to look for my apparatus to prop you up the right way to give you your peace of mind that you about to get. Because I don't know what be going on with you, brother. Man, don't worry about it. We going to talk right here.
I'm here, brother. You feel though that Javante Tank Davis. Let me make sure I get great understanding. Set the precedents right here. You feel though that Javante Tank Davis should go on the undercard of Crawford versus Canelo. Would that be your argument right now, young man?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it to me.
It'll be his biggest look to the world besides Floyd versus who was that? The MMA guy. What's his name? Conor McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't get a look like that since. Ryan, they did cool, but that was an anomaly fight. He been ranging anywhere from 200 to 300 on a regular basis. Canelo could close his eyes and get 300.
Mm-hmm.
The world will see what's going on with this kid now, especially the intrigue is there. And like he's next, but he gets the name from us as the face. He ain't no goddamn face. He's a hot name, but he ain't the face. And right now, if he was willing to be the co-main to David Benavidez, he said that himself. You wouldn't do that to Canelo?
Man, that was a good tie down right there, fella. You hit me with one that was a that was a good one. That was a good one. You know, I can't even call it a sucker punch because you're speaking good stuff. Uh-oh. Somebody else that clicked in.
I can't deal with extras right now.
Nah, this one I'm gonna have to bring this one in, man, because he's like kind of a representative for Tank, man. So, you know, loosely. So let's go ahead and bring him in. But we gonna senior, don't say nothing yet. Let me I gotta jump there first. You made an excellent argument there, young man. Tank did say that he'll flip it for Benavidez. But first of all, I want to attack the first thing that you said. You talk about that Tank will get a world exposure. You do not feel though that Tank already is not known by the world everywhere? Is that what you're telling me?
He's known, but is he supported by the world everywhere?
I would believe so.
The numbers don't say that though, Jay.
Tank doesn't have the time that Canelo has put in. Canelo has been pro since he was 15 years old. I mean, pro now. I ain't talking. Tank was still in his. Hey, senior, can you unmute yourself right now? We hearing a lot of noise from you. Yeah, Tank. Canelo since 15. So he has gleaned a lot of people in those many of years, man. And as we know, the Latino community is the biggest community when it comes to boxing and sales. Okay. So being that be it may, Canelo's Mexican. Majority of his following, I love that, is coming from the Latino community. Now, since he has been around so long, yes, you are right. Canelo is the face of boxing. But social media wise, I know media ain't a word, but social media wise, Tank is the face of boxing, man. People are talking about Tank more than they're talking about Canelo. Tank moves the damn meter, bruh. You can't, and for Tank, yeah, Tank and Benavidez ain't got no squabble, man, at all. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. For him to be the big man, get on that exposure, man, and maybe the numbers double. He ain't gonna do that. For first of all, him and Crawford don't like each other. So just that alone, he is not gonna allow himself to be subject to what Crawford will say to him by him coming to that and saying, little nigga, you on my undercard, Jack. Come on, he ain't gonna do that. He is not gonna give him the ups on that, man, at all. I get what you're saying, but let's talk reality. Let's talk turkey, man. He gonna have to spend a lot of damn bread to make something like that to happen for the youngster to humble himself to do that. But I digress right there, my brother.
Hold on. Don't go too far.
No, I'm gonna be right here now. I just digress to give you a little spinach because I know you got a lot going on. I see it in your eyes.
Because as a famous man once told me about business, I don't gotta like you to do business.
Yeah, but I mean that famous man.
I ain't done. I'm not done.
Long time to get there, but go ahead.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
As the great Jay Hardcore made a statement publicly, I don't have to like you to do business. Business is business, right? All right, boom. You said something about him not being on the undercard. They both had the same opportunities to be on the Floyd undercards, correct? This is where this whole mountain started from. Continuous Floyd treatment, right?
Mm-hmm.
He took a country with him, and then that exposure gave him the U.S. market. Tank has the U.S. market. But the difference between those two markets that they have as the face of boxing, Tank has a bunch of teeny boppers that have the attention spans of a midget. They only look at a whole fight in 9 minutes. That's the difference. They wait for it the next day and they want to see the highlight videos. Canelo's fans, they go drop on the bed cans and bottles and they go buy the fight. They go pay for it however they going to do it, and they support. The numbers tell the difference. That's just the difference of what I'm talking about. So it would be a good look. They're only 6 years apart, realistically. It's just that one garnishes fans that's actually going to pay, and they got another one that's going to spread the highlights. I get it. He on the Gillies and the Wallows and all of that look good for the numbers. But when it comes to the business side of it, he's still 300,000 short of what Canelo does in his sleep, besides Ryan Garcia. The only one we're going to talk about continuously is Ryan Garcia. Name another one.
We can. Come on, you know we can. There ain't no use even trying that. But you know, opponent make that happen. Canelo ain't doing 1,000 these days himself.
Canelo versus Charlo that everybody knew was going to be
didn't do no 1,000.
Not saying it's going. No, it didn't do 1 million.
But it did. That's what I meant. Yeah,
it did over 5. In his sleep, he's going to do over 5. That's what I'm saying. So that's when you say the face of a box, it might be in his favor. Name a fight that Tank had that was in the arena. He ain't had one yet. Go ahead,
was
man.
In the arena?
He didn't have none in no arena yet. I'm talking about a stadium.
Okay.
They ain't transformed no venue for that. He still got work to be done. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, definitely. But I don't know if we even gonna get that work because he already talking retirement. So we don't even know. Hey, Senior, I know you itching over there. What you guys say, bro?
I was just minding my business, going about my daily routine, and I heard this blasphemy coming from this New York cat with this clean rag on. You know what I mean? That's tied up a little too tight. You know what I mean? He was losing me because I'm just not understanding the verbiage that he's speaking about my guy Tank.
Okay, you ain't said nothing yet, Senior. Come on, talk to him.
What is it that you're not understanding? See, got Baltimore education, boy.
I'm just not understanding. Not the face of boxing, not this, not that. Like, it ain't resonating well with me, REEMO.
All right, give us some why though. Give us some why though.
Who held down the sport? Who held it down? Who put all the eyes on the lightweight division? You never seen a lightweight division really jumping like that. Man, they going state to state selling out arenas. You know what I mean? I would never put Tank on a Crawford undercard the way Crawford talking. And it would take a lot of fucking money from Turkey to make that happen. And I still don't think it will happen. like going to the used car lot, you be upside down terrifically because you're gonna have to spend a big bag to get him to consider being on a Crawford undercard.
Is it
Especially the
not?
way Crawford talking out his mouth right now.
Is it not there though? The money is there. They said the fight is going to be in the U.S., so he ain't got to go that far. It's going to
What
be the most watched and the most intrigued fight
what fight's
of
gonna be
the
in the
year.
U.S.? What fight gonna be? Canelo versus
Can,
Crawford? That must be
yeah,
U.S.
yeah, that one is. I think that he said that's a Vegas fight. Turkey already said that's a
Oh,
Vegas
okay,
fight.
that's a good
He he
thing.
he understands the importance of some fights have to be in the U.S.
Yeah,
and
because
this
they
is
want to
one of
make
them.
because how much he's putting out for it already. Canelo already said he needed $150 to fight Crawford. Well, trust and believe they had to hit that number of target
So
for
my
this
thing
to
is,
be happening.
how you gonna give Canelo 150, pay Crawford and Tank plus whoever he fight? You say
Yeah,
Shakur? I mean, you could give Shakur $1 million. That ain't about enough. Maybe 3. That's all he used to making. He ain't
Damn,
really getting no bread. You know what I
damn.
mean? But you gotta pay Canelo, Crawford, and Tank. Come on, REEMO, you're a businessman. That don't make no sense, Mr. Businessman.
let me ask you a question. You ever heard of a fighter on the Turkey card complain about bread yet? Name
You
one.
you never
Name
had
one.
you never had those 3 type of caliber fighters on a turkey card.
He didn't pay Joshua. He didn't
You
pay
never had those 3 type of caliber fighters on a turkey card. Just think about it. You gotta pay Canelo 150. What you gonna give? What you gonna give Crawford?
You know what you sound like? A pocket watcher. You worry about that man payout and what he got going on. If he say he got the bread to put, hold on. If he say he got the bread to put on the fight, what's your excuse then?
I'm asking you.
I'm
How do you
asking
think?
you.
I'm asking you. You never asked because you never answered my original question. See, you New York niggas always want to talk fast but never get to the point. I asked you, how do you pay all 3 of those caliber fighters on one card?
And I just told you if the money ain't an issue, what part are you not understanding?
So what are you paying Crawford?
Take
What do
all right. So
you give
take
Canelo 150? You give
yes,
Canelo 150. What you gonna give Crawford?
whatever he garnishes. Tank is only getting what? Let's say he's getting 20 to 25 up front, and then he gets paid on the ribs. Let's just say that's going to be the number. Turkey, you know, Turkey won't go over the top for that. He want to really make the. If he's really about the sport and all of this other shit that he talking, and the money's there, I don't see the problem. What we discussed here is not pocket watching. What we was discussing was, would it be a good look for him to be on the card? I don't care how much he gets paid. I just know that it's going to unlock a different audience for the man. That's